strangely this week. Recording.
Oh, recording.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So
All the
missing
YouTube fans.
today is Stacy, who is
Aww.
ill at the moment. So Stacy, we send our love and hope you get better soon.
Very much.
Yeah,
So
I hate strep throat.
sure it's just a minor setback. She'll be back next month to all her adoring fans.
yes, and we'll have to let her pick the last movie of the year then.
I have to say that they've been very good, and it's really helped open my eyes for. I haven't seen those old movies. I actually really enjoyed watching some of these.
And this month we did Sweet Charity.
Sweet Charity.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. I've heard of it, of course, but I hadn't seen it before.
I had never heard of it, and I had no idea that there was so. To be honest, I've heard the name Bob Fosse as well, but I really didn't know enough about him and the stage. Nor did I really know a lot of Shirley MacLaine until she was older. So
yeah,
it was a great way to go. Oh, I've seen those moves. Oh, I've heard that song. Oh, is that where it came from? Oh, that's so great. That was awesome.
Yep. So stars Shirley MacLaine as Sweet Charity, and I found that there's a few other stars. Did anyone get a Bewitched connection? So when she fell into the water, and there was and at the very beginning when she got pushed into the water,
yeah,
the nurse that was there to help her was Mrs. Peabody. During Bewitched, it was Tabitha's teacher, and it's like, okay, I recognized her. There she was. So, and of course, the Star Trek connection is Ricardo Montalban, who played Khan from The Wrath of Khan. So, yeah.
I didn't even know that either.
But
I did recognize a ton of iconic New York City. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been there a couple times and I loved it.
Do you get a feeling of West Side Story when you started watching this?
I haven't seen West Side Story.
I have not seen it either. Yeah.
It was definitely New York.
Right, and they're dancing in the New York scene and the
Broadway-ish.
They're thinking, oh my man, like they seem to blend well together. So I went to Grok or something and said, tell me the things that are similar between Sweet Charity and West Side Story, thinking that it's going to go, oh, you're so smart. You bring that. It said they're both set in New York. They're both musicals. Otherwise, they have nothing in common.
No. well, some of it. So, like they had the big marching band number right near the end, and Shirley MacLaine is in a marching band, and she has a whole marching band behind them, and they're marching through, and it's like it's a great number. But I thought, why?
I know.
Why does she have to be in a marching outfit? Like I didn't get it. It's almost like, well, we got all these costumes. Let's have a marching band. Like instead of the other way around. So I have a
musical with other musical things in it to be broader ranging in our musicalness
and spectacular, because
it did seem out of place comparatively.
Yeah, but it did make it spectacular. Like those dance numbers were amazing.
I'd heard that she just delivered a baby just prior to doing that thing, and that she had what's it called when you separate the abdominal muscles? And then I was watching her, and it was like, she was leaping and dancing and swinging. And I thought, my goodness, that was a very athletic
performance
for sure.
Yeah. It's based on a book. And of course, they made it. Yeah.
Oh.
And there was a screenplay. Oh, no, maybe not based on a book. It's called The Broadway Book. It's called a book that's a treatment that Broadway does, and that was by Neil Simon. It said the Broadway book was by Neil Simon, so that's not like a book.
Oh, I see.
But the play was the Knights of Cariberia, whatever. I don't know.
Now she's a taxi dancer. What's a taxi dancer?
I didn't get that.
Is that what they call
it says it on both a luckless taxi dancer in New York City seeks a better life. And that's on IMDb. And on Envy, it says a taxi dancer charity continues to. So taxi dancers are really, I was about to ask what.
That's an old term then. That's so they left a fair amount of ambiguity. So she's a dancer at this club and they sell dances, but it's questionable how much further she goes.
Right, like an escort versus
and
just it was open to
all the way to prostitution, which it didn't seem to be that. And then occasionally you thought, okay, maybe it does involve that. So it was hard to tell because the boyfriend couldn't get over her past.
It was a tattoo that I thought
that
started him go from this is great and I can accept anything you are.
Yep.
To the tattoo.
I don't want to know
the guy's name. And it overwhelmed his brain.
Yeah. So that was weird. So this young girl is unlucky in love, and then eventually in the story she finds love, and then in the end she walks away without love. So it's not the happily ever after that we typically think of.
I did expect something. I thought he broke her heart. How did he? What? Okay, something he'd have to. He came back, or he got stuck in the elevator, or something. But yeah, I did hear that the elevator scene was not cut. It was continuous footage, which was very difficult to do.
I would think so. So I love the songs, like some of the ones that, like, I mean, hey, big spender. Like
I had no idea it came from there.
No, I didn't either. What were the other ones?
Oh, did you recognize when they were doing? It was when they went on their date to the Ricardo Montalban guy, when they went on the dances, when they did their moves. Do you remember that frog, the singing frog from Looney Tunes?
Michigan frog, yeah.
The way that they stuck their leg out and their
yes
back arched back, I thought that's just like Warner Brothers.
Yes, Michigan
with the frog.
Yeah, I'll find a picture of that and I'll post that one on the blog.
Oh, it was pretty cool.
The other song was If You Could See Me Now. That's very recognizable. Yeah. And then The Rhythm of the Life is a Powerful Beat with the Sammy Davis Jr. It's like, I know I've heard that before, but I haven't heard it sung the way he was doing it. So there she is.
Right.
Resurrected from the sick bed. Thank you for popping in. Or is that just you found the footage of her and you're just running it?
What a jerk.
That's all he's doing.
We got so excited for a second. Talk.
That's all. and nothing. See, I don't know if people can watch that.
Luckiest girls having such a smart and wonderful brother, but I have never met Doug. Yeah, Jeff is always right. Yeah.
Is that AI doing that?
That's gotta be AI. She better tell us.
So can people watch what you're presenting? Does that show up in the recording?
I think so.
Otherwise, no one knows that we're laughing at
the fact that the whole time.
Stacey popped up and said some nice things about Jeff, which we know.
No, it was just AI. It wasn't even her voice.
We totally thought it was AI.
Jeff is always right, and then I went with, "Oh, you got such a fantastic brother," but I've never met Doug.
I'm like, I know Stacey good enough. She wouldn't say that. It's got to be AI. That was. Were you waiting for her to get strep throat, or did you give her strep throat in a white envelope?
I just did that this afternoon with Google, so I did not wait. It's because she wasn't there. I probably would have done it for either of you if you couldn't make it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So I hope it shows up. Actually, your screen sharing.
Nice. Yeah,
it would be funny if it did.
So the thing about the movie that I didn't like is there was no backstory. We did not see her apartment. We do not know her family. We know her friends at work, but nothing else. We don't know what she was like in high school. Like, we don't know any of that information. I found that kind of frustrating that she didn't have a backstory. None. It didn't matter.
Yeah, she went to like grade school or elementary school.
Yeah,
and that's
where?
it. And that's it. But then she was like, what do you call it, taxi girl or whatever for 7 years, was she?
Yeah, but does she have parents to go back to?
Yeah,
does she have awful
there's
parents?
nothing. There's nothing.
Siblings?
Yeah. Did she have a roommate? Yeah. Nothing. Yeah.
So that for the amount of time that the movie took to, you would have thought that information came out, but they were too busy singing and dancing, and they did a great job of it. But yeah, I was done with the singing and dancing. But yeah, it was. I think like it's almost like we have these costumes and I have these dances. Let's work a story around it.
Yeah, I did find the parade one was a bit okay. I'm over.
Really a song and dance around an amount of the story. It's like porn. The story's not the important thing. It's the singing and dancing that's the important thing.
Right.
Yeah, like this story had lots of holes in it and wasn't even very fulfilling at the end when he walked away from her. Like it just
typical. It wasn't a typical ending.
No,
it's funny is
fairy tale.
That was the one thing that I figured that that they were going to join up when I asked about West Side Story, because both endings were sort of different. West Side Story was Romeo and Juliet, so it was the death was the end of. You know
yes.
What I mean? So that ends up being like a worse. That's tragedy, and you don't overcome it. Whereas in this one,
absolutely,
she has a chance to go on, and she's not suicidal. She's just very upset that she's lost her man.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, you did see the sort of sadness of all these women are just wishing they could meet a nice man.
Yeah,
and they're there meeting tons of men, and all for the wrong thing. None of them are going to want them for what they want to be wanted for. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's such a sad thing that they're getting all the men in the world. None of them are getting the man they want.
Yeah, I like too when they saw her going to try and get employment elsewhere, and the struggle that like what can you do? Well, nothing. All you can do is dance with the guy, and it wasn't clear about how far they went. That was ambiguous to me. Was she a prostitute or?
I
don't think so.
I didn't think so until
I didn't either.
Until she was saying near the end with Oscar, how many men? Well, you know, and it's like, how many men did she dance with?
Right.
How many?
Yeah.
How many men did she not dance with? I wasn't sure. Yeah.
She was. I think that how many men wasn't. You're a taxi dancer, and therefore you're sleeping with a ton of men. It's you have a guy's tattoo on, and that really stuck him with somebody was that important to her at some point in time. And how many men were that important to you is more the like he's. Oh, I hear Martin. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're not supposed to be there downstairs saying goodbye to people.
I'll see you Sunday evening.
Yeah.
I'll see you, Martin.
Yeah, so I really so it's like, okay, well let's have her meet a movie star and then see what kind of trouble she can get into there. And that was the broken hearted when she thought the person comes, the old girlfriend comes back, and so she doesn't have a chance with him anymore. So all these little, oh, maybe things are going to be good, and then finally meeting, what's his name, Oscar, right?
Yeah. And
it was like, oh, finally, she's found someone sweet, but in the end, she wasn't going to get him either.
I laughed so hard when she had the cigarette in the closet and she blew it and zipped it up and blew it and zipped it up. That was a very good imagery. I wonder where they come up with those things. Like, what is ad-libbed, right? Honestly, the only Shirley MacLaine stuff is like when she was older for me, but because I didn't watch a lot of movies from the 60s and 70s, but I found she was very attractive.
Yeah.
I liked her look, how I don't know, like redheads typically can be either super attractive or
wacky.
Yeah, like a little bit off, but she just everything she was put together, her little, like her colorful ensembles and the way she dressed and the way she flirted, or she was like a little bit like high looking because she was like jumping and flying through the air. I did like the cinematography where they would do a snapshot.
Yeah.
And her, I'm assuming it's her acting ability, but you'd see her face, you could see all the expression of what she was feeling when she was looking at Oscar or when she was looking at something else. It was like that one picture captured so much emotion. I liked it.
Yeah, especially her disappointments too. They just kind of showed on her face how this was for her.
I in love with her in The Apartment, and like
I'm not seeing that, so I definitely have to watch it.
My favorite movie of all time. You should really watch it. It's a good Christmas movie. Not that it's about Christmas, but it's set at Christmas, and so you get a lot of Christmassy vibes from some aspects of that movie.
Yeah, I'll watch it now.
Yes.
Well, we did review it.
Oh, well, no, I never watched it.
December.
It wasn't a great review, guys.
December 2019. So it was a little.
The Trouble with Harry. Didn't we do it? The Trouble with Harry too?
Yeah.
And The Trouble with Harry is funny because I looked at that and I went, didn't we do The Trouble with Harry? Then I started watching a bit of it and I'm going, nope, there's no way we did this. I don't remember any of this.
Okay,
movie.
so The Trouble with Harry we did November 2019, and The Apartment we did the next month. So.
Right.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
But I've forgotten the details of that movie. After watching the movie, just shows you what sticks into the brain, because I'm watching it going, there's no way that we watched this movie.
That's like when you guys were talking about The Fly. I was like, I've seen that movie. Wait a minute. I don't remember anything that they're talking about.
Right. Yep.
But I've seen it. Oh, it was a really long time ago. But
yeah, I don't know how much this time there was probably 2 musical numbers I liked, and then the rest were I wasn't that interested. I won them over with. When I was like you said, the one which was in the marching band, it didn't give me any information. I went, at least when the girls were all doing their stuff, you were hearing the story of their life a little bit, but like they were trying to tell a story through it. I didn't think most of it was like that. Ricardo Montalban I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
Was that like a starring? Like, I don't. Why is he so famous?
Well, he was Mr. Rourke on Fantasy Island.
I know, but that's when he was older. So this is obviously later. But is this like his first role? I don't.
Oh no, he was already a big guy.
Was he a big guy back then?
He did the coffee commercials, didn't he?
Maxwell House.
Something.
Yeah.
He was the romantic, what do you call it, the Latin lover kind of look. And so when he did The Wrath of Khan, he was like showing that dark side, like he was charming and debonair, but underneath it was this maniacal man, which you didn't get to see very often. So that was kind of cool. Like he has some range.
I know Wrath of Khan, and I know the actor that you're talking about. I had no idea that it was him.
Yeah.
No idea.
And you recognize, of course, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
He was
so young. He looks so young.
Yeah.
I wonder how old he was when that. I don't know when it was shot. I mean, I know it was 1969, but
I have his autobiography, and I think I'm gonna see if I can put that on my shelf of next to read, because it's like, I just watched him. Let's see. I like how he was talking about. Let's bring some religious into this. The church that he had, the hippie church, they had the 5 things to do, and I thought, that's half of the 10 commandments, so they can be half as wicked. Dig your neighbor, don't put down your mama and your papa, don't swing it with another man's chick, blow your minds on holidays and no pot indulgence. It's like, okay, those are the 5 commandments. It's like,
and every single one of them has been smoking marijuana.
He was saying something about the cops are coming and hide your stuff.
Like, yeah, exactly.
It was, that was a really weird thing that he would try and pretend that they didn't like marijuana when that was obviously
for sure,
big part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I think that would be a typical New York thing. Like if you're going to New York, you take that fancy little taxi down underground somewhere to a peace-loving church affiliate, hot smoking
That was big in San Francisco at that time. It wouldn't have been.
Oh, that's true too.
But why Oscar was attracted to that? I didn't get that, because
I know he was dancing in it and like being a big part of it.
Yeah, that she would find that, I would get it. But
he was so straight-laced and
I think he was just trying to be in with her crowd and
wow her.
Well, I think one of the most touching parts was when at the end when she called her friends and she lied about being happily married and
she wanted to tell them.
She wanted them to be happy for her because she didn't want to break their hearts, and so it was like, oh, that was pretty touching. I thought that was sort of done well. But yeah, I wanted her to end up with him happily ever after kind of thing, but it's like, no.
He was not someone I would have chosen for her for sure, but
he treated her nice.
Yeah,
he didn't throw her in the water like the other one did.
Tony, that was his name. Right?
When they left and he walked away from her, he turned around the corner, then he turned around, and it was like there was a moment there that she could have run towards him and saw him there waiting. If he didn't just turn around and walk out and just keep walking, he turned around and then he stopped when he's out of eyesight of her, and he stopped for a second. I thought, oh, here's the chance. It's going to build up. She's going to see his foot sticking out and realize he's there and come walking up, look around the corner. Oh, you're thinking about staying? And okay, I'm thinking about it. And they could have got back together, but
so we never find out how her life ends up.
Maybe happily ever after.
Yeah, like I like the movies that have a little thing at the bottom at the very end, and not anyone necessarily acting or anything, but they lived 27 years and had 3 children, right? Like I wanted, she got a job at the bank or something. Yeah,
that's the cool thing about AI. Right now, we could go ahead and just do it word-wise, go in and say, the movie Sweet Charity, I want you to give me a screenplay for the ending of that movie. But when he wants to break up with her, she convinces him to stay, and they end up falling in love. And I want a total of 5,000 or 8,000 words of the story of the rest of their life. And it will give it to her.
Yeah.
Now, in 3 or 4 years, you'd be able to say that and it would make the movie for you.
Right.
Like that's what's going to happen in 3 or 4 years. You'll be able to actually say, take the movie Sweet Charity and here's the other screenplay, or make it up and then make the movie for me so we can watch it.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's what our podcast, movie review podcast is going to be, is the part 2 of movies that never existed that we created.
We just made the movie better. The sequel.
The LFL production company.
But we have to go back.
AI.
We have to go back to the movies that we did here. So every movie that we've done a podcast on would have to go and make the episode 2 or the sequel to those movies.
Yeah.
A better sequel ending.
Yeah.
To fix
it. We know who will be doing all the work for that. It will not be me. It'll be those you two AI people.
No.
By then it'll be easy. It'll just be talking to it.
Well, I did use AI I finished up a story and I entered it in a contest, and I know I will not win, but it was fun. And I asked ChatGPT I took the story and I said, give me some firm criticisms, and it really helped me. And they gave me just a couple of like you can let them fix the story and now you have it. But I went piece by piece and change certain things. And just like when Scott and Laura do my editing for me, they'll suggest some ideas.
Oh, that's cool.
But they'll change it too. Would you like this to sound like it comes from the New Yorker? And it's like, okay, I don't need to do that much. I still want to, it's still me, but it does allow you to do anything you want.
Make it sound like the Old Testament. Make it sound like the New Testament.
Yeah.
It'll do it. This is cool. You could say to it, take the New Testament and summarize that in 25 words. And it will do a great job. And it'll be exactly 25 words. And it will be a wonderful summary. Now, guess what? When somebody asked it, the New Testament in one word. What would be the summary of the New Testament in one word?
No idea.
Love.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Pretty good.
Well, yes, there's also the Bible in 50 words. And so there's 25, God created, man sinned, Jesus died, he arose. And so, yeah.
But it would do a better job of that.
Sure, probably.
Watch, I'm going to say...
Don't ask it to do anything about Jesus, because it's going to blow up on you, Jeff. It knows you're an atheist.
It's on fire.
It knows you're an atheist, Jeff. So yeah, I thought the movie was good. I thought it was too long because of those musical numbers, but I did like them. There's a bunch of them that I liked, but then there was a few of them that's like, I don't recognize the song. I don't really care. So that was...
See how long it was. Was it long? Was it longer than 2.5 hours? It felt long.
Jeff will tell us how long it is.
Not longer 2.5 hours.
The movie.
It was?
No, it was no. How long was the movie?
220. 220, I think.
Oh.
So
it felt no, I did have to split it a couple times because I watched some of it at work when it was quiet, and then I watched a little bit, and then last night it shut down. I think it was my phone. My phone's out of memory. But then I had to watch the rest of it like 2 hours ago. And I'm like, this is the ending? This is the crappy ending. Yep. She's alone, and then people come up and she's okay. I'm like, oh, my heart hurts for her.
Yeah, so the boss Herman was also of the dance hall. He played his name was Stubby K, and he was in Guys and Dolls from 1955, and I remember him in that. He was really good in that. So yeah, you see some of these people who don't really have big roles in movies, but it's like, oh yeah, I still recognize some of them. It's kind of neat.
Well, I had thought that Nikki, one of the dance hall girls, I thought she was the lady from Beetlejuice. Cheetah Rivera. I thought she was very familiar to the secretary who was smoking with the trach.
Oh, okay.
In Beetlejuice. And I asked ChatGPT, is that Cheetah Rivera the lady who's in Beetlejuice? And they're like, no. Not at all.
It's no fun asking them questions when they go, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Different are you?
So
it's not even a resemblance.
When I wrote my story, I put a date in, and I just put it in as a placeholder because I had to look the date up. And when I did the story and I revised it, they said, well, the first story was this date and you changed it to this. Is this a problem? It's like, no, I fixed it. But they caught that little mistake, and it's like, okay, good.
So I had done something that, and I forget what it was. What was it about? I know what it was. It was to do with taking vitamins for my dry mouth thing. And I had asked ChatGPT a question about that a long time ago, well over a year ago. And then I asked it a question on the new version of something that had to do with medicines in a certain order, or I forget how I said it. And it came back and said, if you're basing this on your dry mouth issues you were having a while ago.
Wow.
And I'm going, nah, heck.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you about that in a long time.
Yeah.
Referencing back to an issue I have.
You be careful what you tell it.
I tell it way too much.
Actually, it's really good medical wise when I ask it questions about patients that were having a hard time trying to figure out lab tests and stuff. So I do use it quite a bit at work where it's like, am I along the right lines of thinking? So
Yeah.
not Sweet Charity. Go back to Sweet Charity.
So she used the line, she told the Ricardo Montalban, the Victorio character, she said, without love, life has no purpose. And she said that, dramatically. And then at the beginning, and then the girlfriend comes, and then he uses that line on his new girl, and it's like, oh man, you cheater, you stealing her line.
I thought she said that line came from one of his movies. Could be. She had said, I remember this, you in this movie, and I remember that line, and then he used it on the girl. Who was the girl? Isla or
Ursula?
Ursula.
That's all I remember.
She was beautiful. My goodness.
Okay, one of the lines that they also said is, and I don't know where else I've heard it, but the fickle finger of fate. Oh, there has to be somewhere else we've heard the fickle finger of fate. It must be somewhere else. I don't know where, but I didn't look it up. But I've heard, that's a saying that I've heard before.
I just had noticed on the poster, it says Sweet Charity, Shirley MacLaine. And there is no other big name on the poster. Yeah. Which, like, to me, is
Sammy Davis.
Always, even if there's a man and a woman sort of equally billed, you'll usually see man, woman on the older movies. Like even if they're equal, like they have the half part in the movie, they're way at the bottom.
Yep.
The guys who played the taxi driver in front of them.
Well, it depends if they're like cameos too, right? Are they big stars who just have a little part?
Right. So that's what she just did. So I wondered how much Ricardo Montalban got paid for it, and how much she got paid for it, thinking that it was a guy. Yeah. So Shirley MacLaine made $1 million for that movie.
Okay.
Did she?
How much did Ricardo Montalban make?
$1 million for starring role. They don't know for sure, but they think he would have got between $50,000 and $150,000.
Well, he had such a small part. I mean, and she had to learn all the dances, and she was not just, she was the star of the show. I don't know. No, was there any scenes without her?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not much. Maybe for a while, all the girls, they would, the girls in her things, but she was there or coming there. So, but it was like no other character held any lengthy conversation to any degree.
And I would think, what's her name? Elizabeth Taylor would have made more than $1 million for her Cleopatra role. So it wouldn't have been the first
time either.
We did that one as well.
I haven't seen that either. I really have to.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
We did it in 2023.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen Gone with the Wind. I haven't seen a lot.
I know.
I've seen Gone with the Wind in the theater. That's how old I am.
Oh, you are so old.
I did. I saw the Broadway
theater.
I saw the Broadway theater. Stephanie used to like Gone with the Wind. It was her favorite movie, and when it came to the theater, we went and saw it together.
Well, my favorite version was when Carol Burnett did it. Went with the wind. Coming down I saw it in the window and couldn't resist.
Yeah, that was actually that's actually how I know about Gone with the Wind, not because of the book.
Right.
But because of Carol Burnett.
It's actually a really good movie. It really, the whole Civil War. You don't understand that.
It's a long one, but yes, it's very good.
Yeah, it's a very well done movie for that
kind
of time.
It holds up through time.
It holds up. They don't have cell phones in their hand or anything, but
a cup of Tim Hortons coffee or Starbucks.
So it was done years ago, and then it holds up. The Wizard of Oz holds up. There's a bunch of movies, and then there's ones in the 70s don't hold up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even in the 80s, like a lot of movies in the 80s that were big movies because they have like this 80s score and this 80s mentality just driven into it, and it just makes it. Whereas they make The Godfather, and that will last a long time.
Yeah. Well, I just got finished reading Dick Van Dyke's memoirs, My Lucky Life or something like that. Mm. And he had said that when they were making the Dick Van Dyke show, Carl Reiner was very intentional about not mentioning political and current events, and like he didn't want to make a joke about the current president or anything like that because they will get lost. So there's this theme thing you can do, and just you wrap the whole story encapsulated in time that it can go anywhere. So, and while
that's actually quite brilliant.
Yeah, we recognize it's 50s, and sometimes you could still do like All in the Family mentions political stuff all the time, but we get what we mean. We don't even have to know who Adelaide Stevenson is. You can tell by who's saying it what it is.
What side
yeah, you can tell. It's very obvious. But Dick Van Dyke was that it's more timeless. It's more classic because it didn't involve those things.
Oh, I think about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It is a silly movie about a flying car kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and yet it's timeless because they didn't care that was a silly thing. Like that frivolity made you like that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, his memoirs, I recommend it. It's a lovely story. It's done up until the two people he loved, the two women he loved have passed away, and so it doesn't talk about meeting Arlene and his new wife and any of that, but it just talks about the ins and outs of stardom, his alcoholism. He just spoke about a lot of stuff very eloquently and done very well, and being a nice guy and being happy about that being part of who he wanted to be. So I heartily recommend it. Way off topic.
I know. Again. Was it an audio book?
No, it was a large print one. But I
just wondered. I'd like to hear his voice narrate it.
Well, I don't know if he did it, but yeah, you're right. I listened to the Dutch House because Tom Hanks was talking to me the whole time.
Too.
That's the only reason.
Too.
I can't remember the story, but Tom Hanks was speaking to me the whole.
It was very good.
However many hours it was. He was just talking to me. Love Tom Hanks. What I love too is the names we come up with show up in what was talked about in the YouTube clip. Once we put it up on YouTube, it says they talked about Shirley MacLaine and Ricardo Montalban and
Dick Van Dyke,
and it will talk about
AI.
But you wonder how, like, because some things it's like, oh, they didn't pick up on that, so not everything it gets mentioned, but it was pretty good to see some of them. It's like,
alive?
What? Dick Van Dyke? He turns.
MacLaine.
Oh, she's very old.
I think
she was in a part. She was in a part that I remember where she played an old lady siren, like a.
Oh yeah, what movie was that? Hold on.
Yeah,
Downton
she was coming
Abbey?
out of a bedroom.
Downton Abbey.
Yeah,
she played a part in Downton Abbey.
Only Murders in the Building she was in.
Okay.
Dreamer.
That's regular.
Mermaid.
But how old is she now? So she's 90 something.
Yeah.
She'd be 91 because she's born in 34.
Okay.
And Dick Van Dyke is 100.
He's going to be at the end of the December, I think, before the end. But he was saying it's getting hard to. He says I'm diminishing. It's getting hard to be out there socially, and life is getting smaller. But he's delightful.
Plus all the people that they would have known also are all dying or dead.
Yeah.
Once you're 100, pretty much everybody that you know is already gone. So
not too many people are 20 years older than you. No. But so yeah, it was a good movie.
I would watch her in more things. Like I will go through her IMDb and see what other.
Sit down with Paul and watch I think every man
first.
Pardon?
Come first or Sweet Charity?
It wasn't her first movie, but well before this movie. Yeah.
Our first movie was Sling Blade.
I don't know that one either.
We did not do a video review, I don't think.
No.
Of what?
Sling Blade.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear that.
So we sat and watched it together at your place. So I don't know that we did a movie review afterwards.
Oh, you're right. We at my place might not have done movie reviews. Right?
So once
Roymore, right?
Well, no, let me see. I don't. Okay, yeah. So Jojo Rabbit.
Has it written down.
So our first after COVID, we started back again, but we did not do it together. I talked about it for 5 minutes, and you talked about it for 5 minutes, and that was our movie review. So we hadn't thought yet of doing, like, Zoom wasn't big thing. Like, we didn't think of making that we have a conversation.
Right.
Back in the
I like
olden
the conversation.
Oh, it's evolved.
It is. And I still miss Stacey. I wonder what she would have said.
Yes. She would have said, let me play it.
Like and subscribe.
She would be fantastic trivia.
Yeah. Come up with something quirky and weird about this.
Yeah, I love that.
She knows her history of TV and movies and actors and actresses and birth dates and what they were in. She has a very deep understanding of that.
Yeah,
well, I
don't.
No, I have another quote, a line that stuck out during the movie. Is that when after they were at that church, and Oscar was talking about being scared, or maybe she was, but the line was, I don't mind being scared with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Aww, I love that line.
And then he dumps her.
Yeah.
I know. And it was the tattoo that sparked her.
It wasn't for anything she did. She was willing to tell him everything, willing to give him everything, willing to give up things for him. Even the tattoo. I'll get rid of the tattoo.
Wait, I'm thinking, what about, remember how he said, I have social anxiety? Because he was going up. And I wonder when they walked into the dance club, whether those people, that was a lot of, it was always the two of them, nothing but the two of them. Yes, a little bit of singing and dancing stuff.
Yeah.
But it was always the two of them. And all of a sudden there's all these people yelling and
that are very important to her and
nothing to do with him.
I wondered whether that on top
of leave all that. In fact, that was her going away. That was her saying, I'm done with this.
But it's, to me, it was the moment that he saw that tattoo. That seemed to be the turning point. So it's just a little PSA for all you young people out there. Don't get nobody's name tattooed on you that you're not willing to, defend to someone else because you think that person was worth tattooing. Now you think they're a bunch of hooey, and it's too bad.
She should have said something later when she was starting to realize when he's moving off of her. She should have said, oh, what a strange name. My mother had the name Harold or whatever the name is.
I think it was Charlie. Tony? Was it?
Yes,
I thought it was Charlie.
Tony.
Oh,
I believe you.
Maybe it was Charlie.
You should have just said, that's my mom's name. It's so weird.
Or one of the girls at the taxi club or whatever you call it.
There was a heart.
I know. I would have totally lied and said that's my sister, my dead sister's name.
Oh, because Charlie was the one who pushed her off the bridge.
Oh,
I don't know if that's the same person who had the tattoo.
I don't know who he is either. But he looked Italian.
He looked like an adult that she was liking him and gave excuses for him. And
$400 and something she took out of the bank account. $400 back in '69.
Yeah.
Gotta get up.
Stole her purse and pushed her off a bridge.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah. So that was a good movie. I'm glad we watched it.
I'm very glad. I'm glad that I've joined your YouTube fandoms. So I can partake in watching some of these old movies.
Yeah, and to claim that you were such a fan and we're saying these movies, he's like,
I never went to watch them.
Oh, so you know what? We were such good movie reviewers that it's like, it's just like
because you guys don't stay on topic all the time.
No, we don't stay on topic, and we don't go through it chronologically. And there's huge parts we miss. We don't actually describe. We give spoilers without giving the actual story.
The whole thing should say spoiler.
Yeah, this is not a proper movie.
She got pushed off the bridge. Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Don't tell me that.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we don't have to break in. If you could see me now, da 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 da.
I do like that little it was so. I guess it's like a Fosse moves where the leg is out and the back is back and the shoulders are all weird. Bodies. I'm like, that is so unusual.
Yeah,
it was so unique. The way he was having people dance is like, wow.
Yeah, it was a spectacle.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's what
I've heard his name, but I don't know a lot of the Broadway shows that he's.
You did Chicago, didn't you?
I never saw Chicago. I've seen pieces of Chicago.
I saw Chicago in the theater, like in the actual theater.
I did not. I went to Broadway, but I saw Cats on Broadway in New York, which was good, I guess. But I saw a Matthew Broderick off Broadway, and I liked that better.
Right.
And it was an off Broadway.
Yeah.
It was one of those mystery suspense thriller Broadway shows, and it was like $5 to sit in the nosebleed section. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a bunch of Broadway shows, not at Broadway, but in Toronto mostly. So
did Shirley MacLaine go on to do Broadway as well, or more cinematic?
I think more movies.
Well, she was started as a dancer.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
was she known as a singer as well?
Terry Garr. Terry Garr was a dancer.
Warren Beatty's sister, right? That's what she is.
Yeah.
She's Warren Beatty's sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who knew?
I didn't know that. They don't look anything the same.
I know. She looks like a girl.
No, she's got bright red hair. Warren Beatty doesn't have bright red hair.
Yeah. Well, look at us. I got gray hair.
We all look identical.
I have dark hair. He has gray hair. You have blonde hair.
We are identical.
I've never colored my hair, though.
You guys do the AI thing where you turn into a man. I turn into Jeff. I turn myself into woman, and I'm Anita. I flip it. I'm not myself at all. I look just like Jeff.
That's nice to say, huh?
Handsome.
I'm getting
handsome.
I'm getting Jeff's eyebrows.
I have his mustache.
No kidding, eh? These things I have to go once a month. Like they look like dads. They get real bushy real quick.
Mine
yeah,
too.
you need to get a little. Bzz
I got a trimmer. I got some right in the bathroom over there.
You gotta use them.
Yes, I gotta go.
And then you wake up and they're all like this.
Oh yeah, they'll be like fluttering.
Eyebrows are supposed to go like that. Mine go like that.
Mine go like that. Mine go in the opposite direction. How come we all got dad's eyebrows?
I know.
Even Doug got dad's eyebrows.
I really.
Yeah, you really. No, Jeff, I would have too if I let it go.
Mine are, except for I plucked these too much in high school.
Well, I'm not plucking anymore. I'm going to electrolysis.
You're telling the whole world.
Yes.
Entire world on YouTube.
Happy to know that I'm plucking the little witch hairs that are showing up. Mostly eyebrows, but.
Well, we'll get a message from her based on what the next movie is, and then we will have finalized a full year of Stacey movies.
And it's pretty much guaranteed there will be one view, and that will be Stacey watching when it goes up, right? So Stacey, thanks for sticking out to the end. Yay!
Does Mom not watch it?
Oh no, she watches part of it, and then she just. Our mother does not care enough about us. She really doesn't.
I've seen those three before.
She doesn't have a YouTube account, so does it count if they don't have an account?
She can watch YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, it would count.
She could, but she'd have to go looking for us. So
she would turn it on, and she would walk away to have a cup of tea.
Because I believe she says, "Yeah, I watched you," and it's like, "Did you hear? No, did you say that?"
Just like she likes my bread, she gives it away.
I know.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah,
I know your secret, Mom. She'll never stay to the end.
Well, she doesn't hear. She doesn't.
Yeah, she can't.
She can't hear us. No, so she never comes to my place to eat. She eats before she gets here. Like, is that saying something or what? She's afraid to eat here. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's all good. Love you, Mom.
Whenever she tells me that Barb Parkin is coming to her place on
Fridays,
I always say,
"Wow,
oh, man, that's a long ride back because she stays here Thursday nights." I have this I hit on Barb Parkin kind of thing that I do with Mom.
Wow,
Francis
Barb
will be shocked.
Pretty cute.
Francis is going to be shocked because Francis knows Barb Parkin. I don't know, Francis. I don't know if you've hung in long enough to the end of this thing, but my brother is not dating Barb Parkin. He has a crush on her.
Just wishes he could have. Yeah.
Yes.
Always.
Let's
you want it to be Derek, Kathy, and Karen's stepfather.
There you go.
Call me Daddy.
Just call me Daddy.
Oh, we have certainly gone off the topic.
Okay.
We've gone more further. Let's stop. Wrap this up so the people no longer have to be afflicted.
Stacey, you let us know which is our next movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope she feels better.
Yep. We'll see you next time.
Everybody stay healthy. The flu's going around.
Yep. Bye.
We're not ageless. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.